can I say, still pretty stressed for the work I have to deliver today and tomorrow.
Oh, you have to deliver work today, huh?
Hmm.
Have you made progress, or you're still a little bit behind? How do you feel?
A little bit, because yesterday we went to Leon and I wasn't too uh, disponible to continue those.
You were not available to continue.
Mm.
Uh, and is that something practical that you have to execute, or something you have to think and analyze, or something you have to summarize? What kind of duties do you have to deliver today?
I have este, to performance and design some articles of a magazine, edit a video with some clips from my classmates. Um, I I think those two are the most relevant, but are pretty long.
Brilliant. Okay, okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully, you will finish them with good quality and in time.
Thank you.
Mitch, yes. Let me say hello to Mickey. Mickey, good morning. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Good morning. I'm great. Thank you very much. And how about you?
Yeah, fine too. Thank you very much. Only that last night we overslept. We were watching a great movie called El Abuelo is the movie. It's one of the old Spanish movies, but it's about a conflict of values. And it was very good. Excellent movie. I liked it very much.
El abuelo.
And El Abuelo is the movie. It's about an old man who comes to a community looking for his two granddaughters, two sisters. Uh, his son died from a bad disease, and his daughter-in-law, that means the mother of the two girls, had previously had an affair with a painter in Paris. So the grandfather was told that one of the granddaughters, was not his blood, his lineage. So he wants to give his fortune to one of them, to the one who's supposedly the legal one. But during the course of the event, during the course of the movie, he becomes attached to both of them, and he really falls in love with both girls. I mean, a paternal love, right?
Mhm.
And at the end, well, I will not tell you the outcome, but it was a great movie, fantastic movie, very well designed. Like many of the Spanish movies, which are very strong in topic, they have these
Yeah,
strong topics, and it was and well, it ended a bit late, so I says, oh man, I set the alarm clock at 20 to 8, and I still had a cup of coffee to wake up, so but it was okay, it was okay, thank you.
yeah, that's great, teacher.
Yeah, really good movie. Well, we are already in chapter 20 of our original book, the grammar book that we were starting to study, which is a book that I really like. And I believe that we were doing the vocabulary. We were going to do the vocabulary, some phrases and collocations, some word patterns, word information, and some exercises here. I believe we haven't done this yet. So why don't we start with the vocabulary, please?
Yes, sir.
Uh, so who wants to read the vocabulary? Maybe the one column, and one column, please.
Mhm.
All right.
Me first.
Yes, please. Yes, yes. Yes.
Weather and environment. Topic vocabulary in contrast. Urban, suburban, rural, smog, fog, smoke, mist, weather, climate, forecast prediction, waste, litter, rubbish.
Yeah, which
Um,
are best? Yes, yes, Misha. Go ahead, please.
clean, clear, or drizzle, flood. What means those three?
Okay, pour is como chubasco, right? Chubasco is a more or less moderate rain. Drizzle is chispeando, está lloviznando, right? And flood is inundación.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, no problem.
And environments, surroundings, wind, air, Seaboard, lake, puddle, pond.
Okay, the reservoir is any container of water, normally artificial, made by humans to contain water. Lake, lake. Puddle is charco, and pond is estanque.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, no problem. This- Then it's Mickey, please.
Yes, sure. Thunder, lightning, global, worldwide, plain, land, field, desert, extinct, endangered, recycle, reuse.
Yes. So, what is the difference between the thunder and the lightning, Mickey or Mitch?
Mm, lightning is like
Is the
relámpago or something like that.
yes, exactly. Is the visual part of the ray, right?
Mhm.
And the thunder is the sound that the ray makes.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The thunder is the trueno, and the lightning is the relámpago. So they are the auditive and the visual part of the ray. How many seconds do you count after a thunder to find out how many kilometers away is the ray?
I don't know.
They say that if you count to three, and that's the number of kilometers that the thunder is away. For example, there is a thunder. I'm sorry. First is the lightning because that is immediate, right? The lightning, and then you count 1, 2, 3, and then the thunder sounds. Oh, so it's 1 kilometer away. If it takes 6 seconds, it's 2 kilometers away, and so on. So that's more or less the operation that you do. Okay, very good. So plain is something that is flat. Land, well, is a piece of property where you can cultivate or do things. And field is a bit smaller, like a soccer field. And desert, well, is a piece of land with no water. The rest are more or less the same. And let's take a look at some of the phrasal verbs. Let me just open up really quick. Uh, Page for share screen window. I'm going to share this window here. Okay. Let's read the phrasal verbs. Please, who wants to read the first one? Mitch or
Me.
Mickey? Okay, please.
Call off, require, need, demand, get somebody down, make somebody feel sad or lose hope.
Okay. What are those?
Uh, Call for. What do you mean?
Yeah, call for, require, need, or demand, right?
Uh-huh.
Call for. Let's. Can you give an example with that, please, Mitch?
Uh, I call for an ambulance because I found a person injured. Injured.
Excellent. Great. Very good. Thank you very much. Let's do the second one, Mickey, please, and we alternate with the reading and with an example, please, if that's possible.
Yes, sure. Um, call off, cancel. Could be mm, um, the ambulance is correct.
Yes.
Uh, was called off when the person uh, was recovered.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. Yeah. Good example. The next one, Mitch, please.
Um, Clear up, become brighter and better for weather. Put out, make something stop burning. Um, ah, okay.
Let's see if we can do an example for clear up,
Clear up.
please.
Uh, clear up was like desaparecer algo.
Clear up. Would something become? There was a rainy day. It was a rainy day, very cloudy, and then after a few hours, it started to clear up. It improved, become better, brighter and better. Normally, the clouds go away, the wind goes away, and everything becomes better. Clear up.
Okay. Maybe it could be the the sky was cloudy at 4 p.m., but fortunately now it's clear up and we can see the moon perfectly.
Excellent. Very good example. Thank you very much. The next was, Mickey, let me share the complete screen. The next was cut off. Cut off, please.
Cut off, make a place difficult or impossible to enter, live or communicate with, disconnect. Um, my internet was cut off. That is correct.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Cut off. Yeah, or the communication was cut off by the interference or by the noise or by the disconnection. Yeah, yeah, very good example. Yeah, good example, Mitch and Mickey. Um, the next one, Mitch, please die down.
Mhm. Die down. Become less noisy, powerful, or active. Um, could be less noisy. Uh, the the dog died down because I gave her some food.
Yeah, well, the thing that died down was the noise or the
Uh-huh.
barking of the dog, right? The
Yes.
barking of the dog died down. You can also use it with complaints. For example, the students complaints, the students
Ah, okay, okay.
complaints died down when they when they got some pieces of chocolate. Well, that's not how
Mhm.
you make that down the students' complaints, but it's just an example.
Yes. Then could be my example. The barkings of the dog died down because I gave her their food.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Perfect. Good job. Good example. Then do up. Let's do that.
Do up, repair, paint, or improve. Uh, could be I did up my painting.
Yeah, I did up my painting or I did up the wall because my nephew, my niece, my little friend put stains, right? Yeah,
Mm,
anything that you repair, but you repair an object. So you do up the wall, you do up the the table, something that you repair or improve. Okay, very good. Then the next one, Mitch, please face up to.
Face up to accept something and try to deal with it. Um, you have to face up to that your project fail and you have to deal with your bad note.
Okay, yeah, another way to say it, that's correct. You can also say I had to face up to the bad grade because the project was a bit incomplete, right? I had to face up. You face to something which is normally negative. I had to face up to the bad grade, and the reason is that it was not very complete, right? So maybe let's see if you can read the sentence, please.
I had to face up to the bad grade because the project was a bit incomplete.
Okay, very good. That's face up to. And then get somebody down, Mickey, please.
Get somebody down, make somebody feel sad or lose hope. Mm, the teacher. Can I use gets me down or it's incorrect?
Got me down or gets me if it's something that happens normally. And got me down.
Uh, the teacher got me down when he told me my grades.
Okay. Uh, okay, very good. For example, I got a bit down when I learned that the Russian chess player had not won the world chess championship, right? There was a world chess championship between the Russian and the Chinese guys. Yesterday it concluded, it ended with the victory of the Chinese guy. I got a bit down because I wanted the Russian Nepo to win, but it was the Chinese Ding Liren who won the world chess championship yesterday. So I got a bit down, but well, it's okay. The next one, Mitch, please.
Put down to suggest that something is the result of um, suggest something is the result of um, I put
Uh,
no something is the result of
Here is missing something. It should be put something down to. For example, you suggest that something is the consequence of something else, right? The consequence. You can say, I put my lack of attention or my attention to the speedometer. I put my lack of attention down to my getting the speeding ticket. So I put is the verb. What is the direct object? My lack of attention to the speedometer, and then down to, that is the second part of the phrasal verb, and then what happened to me, right? So I put what? My lack of attention to the speedometer down to, which is the second part of the phrasal verb, and then the consequence, well, that I got a speeding ticket.
to put my lack of attention to the perimeter down to my getting the speeding ticket. Okay. Uh, down to my in Spanish be debido a no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Ay.
So, for example, Something that, what is the consequence of something that you did well or not so well?
Okay, a ver. Um, I put uh, no effort,
Lack of effort.
lack, lack of effort in a project drawing.
On drawing project.
Um,
Project down to.
down to my lack of inspiration.
What?
Inspiration.
Inspiration. Okay, well, yeah, it makes sense. Very good. Well, it's not a very common one, but put down to. I put this down to this. This is the consequence of, I mean, this is the explanation of the consequence. The explanation is the first item, why something happened. I didn't have too much attention to the speedometer. And what was the consequence? That I got a speeding ticket, right? The person didn't have too much effort. There was lack of effort. Consequently, he or she didn't have too much inspiration, right? Okay, let's do the next one. Mickey, please put out.
Mm-hmm. Put out, make something stop burning. Hmm. Uh, it refers with fire in this case.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
normally, yes, normally. Not only the fire, also with noise or some other intangibles. A flood, I put the flood out, I put the noise out, but also you put the fire out of a forest or the, yeah.
mm,
Let's again put something off or out.
it could be I put the soap out.
The what?
The soap, sopa, soup.
Soup.
Mhm. I put the soup out because it was hot enough. Could be good.
Because it was what? I'm sorry.
Hot, caliente.
Too hot.
Hmm.
Yeah, that, yeah. You put it out. This case it refers to some that you moved it out of the stove probably.
Hmm.
You can also put a fire off, for instance, or put a fire out, or the firefighters put the fire out after 3 days of intense work. So that's another example. I don't know if you wish to read it, Mickey, please. The
Yes,
firefighters.
the firefighters put the fire out after 3 days of intense work.
Yes, very good. Thank you. So the next one would be Mitch, set in.
Set in. Started and be likely to continue for a while for rain, winter, and economic depression, etc.
Yeah,
Started be likely to
yeah. For
continue.
example, once violence in Irapuato has set in, it's like establecerse, se ha establecido, right?
Yes.
Once violence in Irapuato has set in, it's going to be not easy. It's not going to be easy to remove it, or I don't know. Hopefully, it's not true, but well. How would you finish this sentence?
Once violence in Puerto had set in, how can I continue?
Yes, well, it will be easy or not easy. It will be easy to remove it or to get rid of it, or it won't be easy to get rid of it. For example, that would be an example. Can you can you read that, Mitch, please?
Yes, once violence in Irapuato had set in, it won't be easy to get rid of.
Rid of it. To remove it, right? What else can something be set in? Well, you can set in good technique for doing something, good design techniques, right? For instance, the teacher has set in good drawing techniques. Set in es establecido, right? Has set in, ha fijado, ha establecido good drawing techniques, right? That's another example. Another example, Mitch?
Uh, eh, the the chef has set in uh, better recipes to maintain the restaurant.
Oh, that's a great example. Very good. Recipes. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. That's sitting. Then stand for. What would that be, Mickey? Please stand for.
Mm-hmm. Stand for represent for abbreviations and symbols. Put off with.
Yes.
Mm,
For example, who stands for the poor? Who stands for the poor and needy? Who stands for the poor and needy
mm.
normally?
Oh, okay, okay. Um, could be like uh, who stands for the education in Mexico?
Right. Exactly. Very good. Who stands for the education in Mexico? Um, Yeah, very good. Who stands for the education in Mexico? Obviously, the schools, right? The private schools, private and
Mhm.
public schools, educators, tutors, etc. Very good. Now, tear down, Mitch, please tear down.
They're
And
down.
obviously, in past tense
Uh,
is torn down.
mhm, turn down.
This is
Destroy
past
or
part.
remove for buildings, statues, etc. Destroy or remove. Uh, the government has had to tear down some monuments. Monuments.
Monuments. I'm sorry.
Monuments to build a new hospital.
Perfect. Great example. Thank you, Mitch. Well, that's
Mhm.
tear down. Then throw away, Mickey, please. Throw away. Get rid of, discard.
Throw away, get rid of, discard. Uh, I throw away the school.
I threw
Through, through.
away the school. You threw it away. Okay. You got, I throw away. Okay. in this case, all right. Well, that's a sentence. Perfect. Let's do a little writing exercise. Let's create an unusual story. It's still my conviction that when you write something bizarre, out of ordinary, you memorize things better. So let's think of something which is fictitious, unusual, weird, bizarre, uncommon, complex, something out of ordinary. Let's use these words here, please. And I believe, I don't know if you like the idea, we can write in Jamboard or in the WhatsApp, whatever you want. But the idea is that we employ this to write a short paragraph, but totally bizarre or unusual. Not necessarily illogical, but can be something out of ordinary.
Okay,
Using
we need to use
this.
all the phrasal verbs.
Not all of them, but use a good number, like 5 or 6, if you can, please. We
Okay.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14. If we use 5 or 7, it'd be great. And let
Mm-hmm.
me generate a little link for Jamboard. Jamboard here. Now send you a link here. A link here. Phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs. Unit 20. Here, I'll share and I'll send you the link. The one with the link. And your viewers and editors too. So here. Share. Okay. Copy the link. And I'll send this here to the StreamYard. And both here and the private one here. I send this to the WhatsApp as well. You can do that. And I will do my own writing. Okay, and I will do maybe, I will choose slide number 3 to do my writing. And I will use these phrasal verbs. I'm going to copy them and paste them in the first slide.
Okay.
So here they are, the first slide. The phrasal verbs. Call for. Okay, so the first one. Fun, unusual strategy to monitor police cars using police cars. The idea was to cut off all the suspicion that arose which the police involved. It was to cut off all the suspicions that arose as a result of cases in which some police officers seem to be involved. At first, there was some Um, oh, here's a little bit of a, well, here. It's a good story. All right. That is that.
Finish, teacher.
Finished? Okay, very good. Um, Excellent. Ronnie, is that the one that you wrote?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Let me see how Mitch is doing. How's it going, Mitch? You're more or less completing your writing?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Well, don't worry. Continue writing, and I'm gonna ask Mickey to read his and maybe read mine. Um, can you start with this, Mickey, please? Is the second one.
Yes, teacher. With your reading or with my
Yeah, no,
or
start
with
start
mine?
with my reading, please.
Okay. A group of young students called for the implementation of an unusual strategy to monitor the police cars. The idea was to clear off all the suspicion that arose as a result of cases in which some police officers seemed to be involved in case of extortion. At first, there was someone complained about using some special type of GPS systems in the police cars to monitor where they were, but that complaint died down when the officers had to face off to the accusations of various citizens. Even if the new measure got some police officers down, the city hall set in an immediately as a strategy to stop rampant crime. Paulo Perez was standing for the idea of installing the special type of GPS in each police car, since this would monitor not only the cars, but the actions and voices of the officers. And even if Lalo M., a definite police officer, tried to tear down the initiative, nobody could throw it away.
Yeah, well, we do an exercise in a moment to identify the phrasal verbs here. Now let's take a look at your writing, Mickey, which I like. Please let me make it a bit bigger like this. Okay. All right, please.
Yes, sir. One day I woke up from my bed, but I felt something different. Instantly, I called for help because I was feeling like the sight of someone over me. Unfortunately, the signal was cut off. I couldn't be frozen for something that I didn't know. In that moment, I faced up the problem, and I needed to be brave. I got out of my bed and I went instantly to turn on the light. Everything started to clear off. There was running my cat looking at me, meanwhile I was sleeping.
Okay. This is very good and very, very funny. It's nice. I like it. Let me just mm,
Teacher,
call for help. Yes, yes, Mitch.
can I see a little bit, take a screenshot of the phrasal verbs again?
Absolutely. Here,
Yes,
let
yes, yes.
me.
Ah, it's the first. Ah, sorry, sorry. Okay, okay,
The
okay.
first line.
Ah,
Yeah, okay. And the signal was cut off. I faced up. Let's put this verb face, Mickey, in past tense with faced up to the problem.
Hmm.
In that moment, I faced up to the problem and needed to be brave. I got up my bed. I'm there to turn the light on or to turn on the lights. Everything started to clear up. There was Ronnie, my cat, looking at me while I was sleeping. So it's looking at me I
Well,
was while I was sleeping. Yes. Meanwhile is mientras tanto, and while is mientras.
okay.
Was looking at me while I was excellent. This is very good. I like it. Um, all right, let's uh, choose. Okay, let's make a note of the phrasal verbs that you were using here. I immediately can see call for, right?
Yeah.
Another one,
Cut off.
face cut off, face up to,
Mm-hmm. Uh, Clear
clear
up.
up. Yeah, very good, excellent. Cut off, very nice. Let's. Here's Mitch's writing. When she finishes fixing
yes,
it.
but I I choose a character that I didn't like to put in this situation, but I'm going to put Tom instead.
You're gonna change the name of the character,
Yes,
Tom?
because the one that I was choose, I didn't put him in that situation.
Okay, so you change the name for Tom. All right.
Yes, Tom
I'm
is
gonna
Tommy.
I'm gonna increase the size a little bit, Mitch, just a little, so that it fits here. Is that okay?
Yes, yes, yes. Uy.
All right. Here, perfect. Sometimes when I do this, if you are writing something, it disappears. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that, but I think we
Uh-huh.
kept everything. We were able to keep everything, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Very nice. Can you read it, Mitch, please?
Uh-huh. Tom had to call for a taxi to face up to his fear of being late for his job interview. When the taxi arrived, Tom quickly did his seatbelt and asked for the driver to cut off the radio so he could focus on his preparation. As they drove to the interview location, the train set in heavily, making it hard for the driver to see the road ahead. Tom felt nervous, but he knew he had to stand for his chance to get the job. Finally, they arrived at the destination, but the taxi couldn't park near the entrance, so Tom had to clear up the rainwater from his jacket before walking in.
Oh, wow, this is very good, Mitch. Very
Yes,
good.
I sorry, I had to. I was writing this in the translator to see if I had to some mistakes or grammatical errors. Then that's why I it take me so long.
No, 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 don't worry. This is really good. Very good. Good job. Well, both of your writings are really good. I like them a lot. Um, Everyone has a different style, which is natural, right? We are all different in temperament, in experiences, and obviously you can notice two distinct styles of writing. I would say that we could do a short story, maybe for homework, and not for tomorrow or Tuesday or anything like that, but would be a good idea to start writing regularly in English, experimenting with various topics: scientific, social, fiction, documented writings, something which is totally free, just to get some, how to say this? Yeah, some lyrical experience. Not, yeah, lyrical is the word. I'm sure that you probably have taken many writing courses because you have very good style, but yet it's a good practice too. It's always good to practice and practice. How do you feel about that feat?
And
Yes,
how?
sure. It's right.
We could do that, right? For
Yes.
example, what do you like writing about, Mickey? It can be something very technical, actually. Doesn't have to be, but this is very good. For example,
Mm-hmm.
you write a short story.
Mm, probably I would like to write about nutrition or exercise, or about uh, different techniques that we can use in the moment that we are talking with someone.
Yeah, that'd be very, very good. Very, very, very nice. Um, there are some Russian chess players or grandmasters that started to narrate games or events. And originally, their English was way, way, way below the way Mitch and you speak. You speak now much better than what these chess players used to speak long time ago. But through practice and constant evolution of their skills, some of these chess players from Russia are now spectacular commentators, and they are being hired because their technique for playing chess is really good. They are very, very good chess players, but their English at the beginning was not extremely good. And through
Hmm.
constant practice and evolution, now they are just amazing commentators of chess games. I
Yeah.
say this because if you are planning to start commenting or writing or commenting about something, that's going to give you, both Mitch and you, a huge experience. And maybe, I don't know, probably you already have it. Maybe you already have a YouTube channel in which you can comment or you can talk about various topics of your interest, except that you do it in English. and that would be an amazing way of practicing it. And it can
Yeah,
be a variety of topics, Mitch or Mickey. What do you think of that?
yeah, it is
Yeah.
great. I would like to do it because I think that it's the most difficult part when you're seeing something and try to translate it or trying to explain what is happening. And I think that if we start doing it, we're gonna get more practice and more experience.
Yes, besides that, you can also get more business. Like if we talk, for example, I place myself in your shoes. I say, well, let's see if I was Mickey, what I would do, or if I was Mitch, what I would do. Probably I would start my channel in English or an English channel and a Spanish channel. I would advertise or promote some of the products, not necessarily only tennis shoes, can be something else. If you're in business, sooner or later you'll have to conduct business in English and maybe start providing some general information. Well, business in Mexico is normally done with German, Japanese, and American companies. Mexico is a country that has these characteristics. We are good workers. We are committed. I don't know. Or you can say, maybe talk about the beauty of Guanajuato. Um, I don't know. There are lots and lots of ideas. But the thing is that you start becoming visible in English language, in the English language, and
Yeah,
believe it or not, people start you start getting people, how do you say this, affiliated to your YouTube program. And I would say that Mitch and you will become much more successful in attracting people, because you are very young, you're very active, you have many great modern ideas. I'll show you my YouTube channel, which, well, honestly, doesn't have many followers, has only very few. Let me show you the subscription here. Let me let me stop this, and I will show you how it is here. Your channel. I think I have like 30 or 40 subscribers here. I don't know where I see my subscribers, but you can do something, of course, much better than this. But where do I see my subscribers?
You
Subscription.
have the 55.
Where do you
There,
see that?
down to your name, you have 55
Okay, here.
subscribers.
Okay. All right. Which, I mean, is not really many, but and I publish many things. I publish when I swim. I publish when I play the piano. I obviously all the videos that we do with you guys, Mitch and
hmm
you, are here. So, well,
Oh,
actually, you see them. Well, that's why you see them, right? Because if not subscribed, you see them in my channel. Well, you can do something similar. What do you think about that, Mickey or Mitch?
yes, teacher.
that's pretty great.
Yeah, actually, I would like to do it because I was thinking about it a few days ago that I would like to promote my sneaker page in TikTok, and I would like to do it in Spanish but in English too because I think that I can reach more people if I use both languages.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be amazing. Thank you, Mickey.
Um,
Good comment. Yes, Mitch.
I was thinking something about it too. I bought a little course about dubbing characters, and I would like to publish like me doing some videos of other people or comics in Spanish and English to reach more people. And I was practicing my English pronunciation to the natives could understand me better. And yes, I will start. I will like to start in YouTube and TikTok, but we are we are in that.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations. That's a great, great initiative. I truly think that you're gonna enjoy it, first of all. You're gonna enjoy it. Secondly, you're going to learn and you're gonna practice more. And third, is gonna get you business, which is another nice thing. So it's three in one, right?
Mhm.
I, I believe you can manage the privacy. There are privacy settings in these YouTube pages or channels in which you can manage who sees or watches your videos, who doesn't. And I believe there are three types: one which is public, one the other is private, and the other is only with the link or something. So
Hmm.
there are more or less like three types of privacy settings, right, Mickey? How do you do
Yeah.
that?
Mm, in the moment that you're gonna publish the video, you choose if it's gonna be public or private, or if only a person with the link could access to it.
Exactly. And you know, now that you mentioned this, Mickey and Mitch, I was thinking originally we had our videos private, only Mitch and you could watch them. But I think your dad couldn't see them for a little while, so I made them public. But the only way, I mean, if we wanted to make them private again, back again, would be if I asked your dad to subscribe to my channel. That way, I would keep them private and only the subscribers could watch them, or even more restricted,
Mm,
only the people um, who had the link could
uh-huh.
watch the videos. But at the moment,
Yes.
they are public. So I wanted to mention this, that you are aware that we're um, we're public,
But don't worry,
and
teacher.
is okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I normally ask the people if it's okay with them to be in public. Because, I mean, you know, we talk about all kinds of topics. We fix the world, and
Mhm.
yes. Okay. Well, so what can we conclude from this conversation, Mickey Mitch? What comes to your minds?
The free servers are very important to give a better understanding of our message that we want to communicate.
Okay. Very nice. Very good comment, and very good writings by both of you. Mickey, what's your final thoughts, your final comments, your idea of this?
Yeah, well, I think that it's something great, and it's something that we must apply because it helps us to get more, like I said, more experience and uh, more confidence too. Because you're talking about different topics, and when you're practicing something and when you're doing something, obviously you get more confidence. So I think that it's great, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, it's important to get more confident over and over and over. Yeah, that's absolutely fabulous. And if you decide to start your own channels, you won't repent. You will not regret it. You're gonna actually love it. You're gonna grow more in that direction. I mean, you are developing and growing a lot in all in your aspects, right? Organically, right? Like a tree that is growing in every way.
Yeah.
So that's organic growth. You're gonna enjoy this one. It's one of the branches of your growth. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. Um, What else? Oh, yes. When are we meeting back again? Maybe tomorrow, I think, right? Or no, tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah,
Mm,
tomorrow is
I
Tuesday,
don't know
right?
if we still having pending classes or not.
I believe so because we haven't made up for the lost classes. I think we still have like I don't know if two or three, but we still have pending classes. Did we have class on Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah, we have.
Yes. Yes, we have.
but not on Friday, right? Or we did have
No,
class on Friday.
no,
So we still
we
have
didn't have
like
something.
I don't know. We have one or two pending classes, Mickey. We recovered only one, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, I think that we have. Well, we're still having two pending classes.
Two pending
Um.
classes. Yes.
Well, what can we do is one class. I don't know if you can tomorrow or until on Wednesday or I don't know.
Tomorrow is Tuesday. No, tomorrow I can't because I come back again to the degree that I'm doing in Aguascalientes.
Mm.
So I'm resuming the course, but on Wednesday for sure. You have time on Wednesday?
Yeah, on Wednesday, and we if we do the class on Wednesday, we're still having only one pending class, and we can do it on Friday and two on one on Saturday and the another on Sunday. Could be.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'd be Monday, which is today, Wednesday, and Friday, and then possibly recover one on Saturday, and maybe both of them on the weekend, right?
On the weekend.
Saturday and Sunday, maybe.
And yeah, and I think that we were
We'll
full in
be
the
even.
classes. Yeah.
We will be even. All right, fantastic. Well, let's play it by hand. Let's play it by hand, and so we make a commitment or an agreement on Wednesday, then, right? Wednesday in the afternoon.
Yes, teacher. That is perfect. Thank you.
Okay, I would just like to ask you to be a little bit flexible in the time because it can be at 4, 4:30, or 5. And I apologize for this, but notice that I'm having these meetings at the university in Mexico, and sometimes they put it at 4. Sometimes they don't have the meeting. If they don't have the meeting, that's fantastic because then I can work at 4. And if they have these meetings, then I can work until 5. So that's the only
Yeah.
flexibility that I'd like to ask you for, please.
No, don't worry, teacher. Just send us a message and we can more or less know at what time you can do the class.
That'd be fantastic. Thank you, Mickey. Mitch.
Thank you, teacher.
Well, you guys enjoy the day. Have a wonderful Sunday, Mitch, Mickey.
Oh,
Monday,
wonderful.
I think so, right?
It's
Today,
Monday.
oh, it's Monday. It sounds like Sunday, but it's Monday actually.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, you guys
Thank you,
take
teacher.
care.
You too.
Mitch, Mickey, enjoy. Have a wonderful
Have a great
week.
day, teacher.
You
Thank
too,
you. You too.
teacher.
Bye.
Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.